As we grow up, we get more experience, right? So we learn things. We have more and more things that happen in our lives where we learn lessons. We change our mind. We get more knowledge about things. We grow and change into different versions of ourselves according to what happens in our lives and the longer that we're here. And sometimes it can feel like you just don't have all the answers, or you're just searching and searching for something. And we like to take advice from people, and normally that advice, the best advice we get, is from people that have gone through similar things and figured things out. You know, they've got it all together. They've been able to change their mindset, accept things the way they are, or just have a different understanding and different perspective. And that gives us, you know, something to sort of shape our world from and go, oh, maybe I should take that in and try that. And a lot of the time, when we do try to change things, when we're not actually ready and at the readiest stage in our life to learn it and form our own view and learn our own lessons, it doesn't sink in. Do you ever find that? Someone gives you like really good advice, but at the time it just didn't sink in, or you wanted it to, but you just couldn't believe it. They were telling you things that really were true, but in your reality they weren't, and you didn't really believe it. I find this a lot with older people, and you see getting advice from people that have lived till they're 100 years old, and it's like, what is your secrets? What are the things that matter most in life? What are the things that people are focusing too much on and not enough on for a happy, fulfilled life, to actually enjoy your life? And those people have been around the block, right? They've got all these life experiences and they've realized a lot of things. So as they've grown up, they've realized that a lot of these silly little trivial things don't matter. But it's like, well, what do you have to wait until you're near the end of your life to have the realizations that you need to enjoy the life you need now, to learn the lessons that life's trying to teach you? Do you have to wait till you're that old to understand it all and to really enjoy your life the way it is and be able to take things in your stride and not feel overwhelmed and stressed out and all of those things? And so that's where the modality that I use comes in. That's where this program just helps in an amazing way, because you get this download of all of the information that you need for yourself, because it's coming from you. All the information you need to learn the lessons that you need now, instead of waiting until you're 80 or 90 years old, so that you can understand it, you can have that different perspective, and you believe life is a different way. So when you believe life is a different way, then you act that way. You just believe it to be true. So the beliefs and perception you had of your life before are no longer valid. They're no longer correct, and you know that. It's just like when you sort of say, the things to your friends that if they say that I'm worthless or nobody likes me or I'm no fun to be around, you wouldn't agree with them, would you? But yet you believe it yourself, and your mind says that. So when we can fix that, and our minds are actually saying nice things to ourselves and not giving us these terrible, horrible messages where we go out into the world believing that stuff and listening to that voice over and over again, then the whole world changes for us. Our world opens up. We believe we are good enough. We believe that, the world is exciting. Our lives are exciting. The things that used to trigger us about others don't trigger us as much. We have more compassion and understanding and more acceptance with the way things are. So, holding on to control and things should be a certain way, when things do pop up and they aren't expected, we can deal with that a lot easier. So I just wanted to share that. Like, imagine if you could go and get the lessons you need today so that all your tomorrows are wonderful.